I toiled tirelessly day and night, yearning for the knowledge Master Eldrin possessed.
Eldrin's workshop was a symphony of bubbling vials and ancient texts. Thomas yearned for Eldrin's mastery, dreamt of unlocking alchemy's deepest secrets.
My ambition burned bright, fueled by whispered legends of turning lead into pure gold.
One night, while Eldrin slept, Thomas stumbled upon a hidden chamber. Ancient scrolls lay scattered, filled with cryptic symbols.
My heart pounded. I had found Eldrin's most prized possession. The formula for the Philosopher's Stone, the key to untold riches. The formula called to me, whispered promises of power. I battled my conscience, knowing Eldrin kept its secret for a reason.
The temptation proved too strong. He would prove himself, become the greatest alchemist the world had ever seen.
Night after night, I practiced in secret. I deciphered the formula, gathered the ingredients.
Each success, each transmutation fueled his ambition. He felt invincible, a god in the making. Word of Thomas's golden touch spread like wildfire through the medieval town. The news traveled from mouth to mouth, carried by the whispers of astonished townsfolk. People flocked to him, their eyes gleaming with greed. They came from far and wide, hoping to witness the miracle of gold creation firsthand.
Look, it's Thomas, the man who can turn anything into gold. He can turn anything into gold. Watch as he transforms this simple object into a treasure beyond our wildest dreams.
He reveled in their admiration, their awe. The more they praised him, the more he basked in the glory of his newfound power. He built himself a grand mansion, adorned it with riches beyond imagination. Every corner of his home sparkled with the brilliance of gold.
His mansion is magnificent. It's like nothing we've ever seen before. I've never seen anything like it. The grandeur, the opulence, it's truly a sight to behold.
But with each piece of gold, a piece of Thomas vanished. He became cold, calculating. The warmth in his eyes was replaced by a steely glint.
My laughter, once genuine, now rings hollow. The joy I once felt has been replaced by an emptiness I cannot escape.
He pushed away anyone who questioned his methods, isolating himself from those who cared about him. His obsession with gold consumed him entirely. His humanity fading with each transaction, Thomas found himself alone, surrounded by wealth but devoid of true happiness. The price of gold was far greater than he ever imagined. The gold he created, once beautiful, now felt heavy. It was no longer a symbol of his success but a burden that weighed down his soul. Each coin seemed to carry the weight of his regrets, the shimmer of the gold now a haunting reminder of what he had lost. It whispered of the lives he had corrupted, the trust he had betrayed. The voices were relentless, echoing in the chambers of his mind, reminding him of every misstep, every wrong turn. They spoke of friendships shattered, of promises broken, and of the innocence he had sacrificed for his ambition.
Eldrin's disappointed face haunts my dreams. His eyes, once filled with pride, now only reflect sorrow and disappointment. I see him in every shadow, hear his voice in every silence, questioning my choices, my path. His presence is a constant reminder of the man I used to be, and the man I have become. I've achieved my ambition, but at what cost? The gold, the power, the influence, they all seem meaningless now. I traded my soul for this opulence, and now I'm left with nothing but regret. The choices I made, the paths I took, they all led me to this hollow victory.
His heart ached for the simple life, for the days of learning at Eldrin's side. Those were the days of true wealth, of knowledge and wisdom, of camaraderie and trust. The memories of those times are bittersweet, a stark contrast to the cold reality of his present. The gold held no warmth, offered no solace. It was a cold, lifeless thing, a poor substitute for the warmth of human connection, for the comfort of a true friend. It glittered in the dim light, mocking him with its emptiness.
I've become a prisoner of my own making, trapped in a gilded cage of my own design. The walls of my wealth close in on me, suffocating me with their opulence. I am surrounded by luxury, yet I feel more confined than ever. My riches are my chains, my palace my prison.
Surrounded by gold but utterly alone, his wealth brought him nothing but isolation and despair. The grand halls echoed with silence, the opulent rooms felt empty. His fortune, once a source of pride, had become a symbol of his loneliness. In the end, the gold that he had so desperately sought had only led him to a life of sorrow and regret. One night, Thomas found himself drawn back to Eldrin's workshop, the place where his journey began, filled with the echoes of his mentor's teachings and the scent of ancient tomes. The air hung heavy with memories, filled with the ghosts of his past self. Every corner of the room whispered secrets of alchemical wonders and forbidden knowledge.
I hold the formula in my trembling hands, the weight of my actions crushing me. This parchment, a key to unimaginable power, now felt like a curse.
The flames danced in his eyes, reflecting the choice he must make. Each flicker seemed to mock his indecision, urging him to act.
Should I destroy it? Should I erase the temptation, protect others from my fate? The thought of obliterating years of work gnawed at him. Erase the temptation, protect others from my fate. Or should I let it burn? Let the flames consume the knowledge that could corrupt even the purest of hearts? Or should I succumb to the power, rule as a king of greed? The allure of dominion, the promise of control over destiny was intoxicating.
The choice lay before him, a crucible in which his very soul would be tested. In this moment, Thomas knew that whatever path he chose, it would define him forever.